Home shopping season is upon us. Whether you just purchased a new home or if you're already a homeowner, you want one thing: a great home insurance policy at a great price. Allstate can save you time and money when you make the switch today.
Check Allstate first and you could save $574 on your home insurance. No hassle, just savings. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Pretty little episode.
There we are.
I love a pretty little episode.
Oh, I love one too. And our voices together in sync.
God, it's good.
Thanks
Do you ever
to
listen
editing.
to that and think, May wrote that and we're singing along with May, and God, we're so talented.
May, you're a real talent, right? And that's a hit song.
That's a
I
hit
told you my kids sing
jingle.
it to me. And I don't even know when they hear the song.
May wrote this jingle and put it all together.
Uh-huh.
And then Tig and I just had to do some
We just had to sit there and look handsome.
We had to look handsome. Tig brought in the bass, the handsome
Pod.
and then I brought in a little
harmony
action.
So do your kids listen to the pod, or they just
no,
heard?
I think they told me they've heard me sing it or Stephanie sing it. And, you hear that kids are sponges and you can kind of roll your eyes at that and be like, yeah, right. No, they are.
Yeah.
Anything you say,
I know.
anything.
Well, the 5-year-old who I live with, she knows your full name so well. Like anytime I'm like, oh, I'm going to go record the pod, she's like, say hi to Tig Notaro and Fortune Feimster.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
okay. Yeah.
I know.
'Cause mine's a mouthful.
Yeah. And then I think it must have been playing in the car or something one time, because the other day she was like, how are your tight pants? I was like, what? She was like, how are your tight pants? Tell Tig I know about the tight pants.
Wow, that's so cute.
Because I guess we were talking about how my pants were tight on the
I don't even recall. And that's what's also funny is people will be like, they'll like mention something from the show, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Of course not. Yeah.
No, because we're just babbling on, and then sometimes we record, a month in advance. So I have no idea when somebody's like, tight pants.
Yeah, this
I'm like,
pod is stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
For sure.
We don't know what we're saying.
We don't know what's coming out of our mouth most of the time.
But let's hear what is coming out of our listeners' mouth, shall we?
Yeah.
Great segue.
Hi, I'm Heather in Silver Spring, Maryland. And my question for the Handsomes is, what is or was your favorite piece of clothing that you've ever had?
Ooh,
That's
good
good.
one, Heather.
Heather.
How dare you, Heather?
Heather.
That's a really good one.
I've had different pieces of clothing at different points in my life.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Tell us more.
That I really hung on to for a long time until someone in my life told me it was time to part ways.
Someone in your life had to be like, it's done.
Now
It's
it's my
time.
wife.
Yeah.
My wife. A childhood piece of clothing that I was very attached to were these turquoise and purple Umbros.
Hello.
Do you know what Umbros are, May?
Like running shoes?
No,
Soccer
they were
shorts.
They were like soccer shorts and t-shirts.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Very popular when I was a child.
I still wear them around the house. I shuffle
You still have
around.
Umbros?
Oh, I still shuffle around in Umbros. I'm a retired soccer player.
The logo's like a
Kind of
not
diamond?
like a diamond, yeah, flipped
Yeah.
on its side.
And when you wore those, you just felt like the cat's pajamas.
Oh, I love them so much. I wore them all the time. I mean, probably till they disintegrated.
Oh, I'm at that phase with, there's a t-shirt I have that was the perfect level of worn with holes in it, and now it's too much and I have to retire it. And it's a vintage Paul McCartney tour t-shirt that I didn't buy it. A friend of mine actually had it from going to his tour in like the 90s, I think, early 90s, but it's like really ripped and it's so soft. I wear it as pajamas, but it's a goner now.
I hate to piggyback on yours, May, but I have a rock jersey from when I was a teenager, from the actual concert. It is the coolest, softest, greatest shirt. I probably have it since I was 17.
Oh, wait, from what concert?
I don't want to say on the show because there's a second half to this. I've had this since I was 17. Okay. And I met the singer in person. I have the t-shirt on. And somebody was like, "Oh my God, you should sign Tig's shirt." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she signed to Tig from this person so big across the back that it ruined it for me.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I didn't want my name on my back.
That's hilarious.
You don't understand that?
I do. I think
I do, but
it's on the back.
Yeah, I didn't want that. I would have just taken the autograph. And also, did it have to be that big?
Yeah, that's a
I
bold
feel
choice.
like whenever anybody asks me to sign, I'm always like, "Are you sure?"
I asked that too. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
I have
on
not
their
the best
skin
handwriting.
or on their clothing, and I try and make it not intrusive and like off to the side. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was so while I was watching this autograph happen, I was like, "No!"
It's your favorite shirt.
Oh, it's my
so funny.
favorite. I never wear it anymore. I'm too
That is
embarrassed to
so
walk around
funny.
with "To Tig, love, one of the biggest stars in the world."
That's
Hilarious.
really funny.
Iconic rock star.
Yeah.
Done.
Ruin the tea.
Ruined it with her own signature.
So that would have been your fave, would you say?
Yes, it pains me. It's still, I still love it.
Still hard
but
for you to get over. I can see it in your face.
It's a bummer.
Should we hear Heather's answer?
Yeah.
My favorite piece of clothing that I have ever worn was a pair of orange jeans that I found at a thrift store when I was in college, the College of William and Mary. And I loved those jeans. They were so comfortable. They were soft. And I had a song that I sang about them.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
Orange jeans, orange jeans, orange jeans, orange jeans. Obviously,
that's
greatly
it?
influenced by my missionary
Yes,
upbringing.
that's it, May.
So, yeah, those are my favorite, my orange jeans.
It's no chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod, but
It is.
it is
orange
lovely.
jeans, orange jeans.
That was a very Fortune song, I think.
Yeah.
It had this sort of,
where you just get to it,
Yeah.
sing what it is.
Get right to it.
what
Love
can
it.
you even
Thanks,
wear?
Heather.
What do you pair with orange jeans? Like,
Orange shirt,
It's a bold
orange
choice.
shirt, or a white one. I feel like, or black. That's where
Yeah.
it's gray.
You can work at Hooters.
oh,
What
that's
about
true.
pink? What's your feeling about
I
wearing
love
pink with
pink.
orange?
Oh, with orange.
Ooh,
Orange is a tougher one, but I love pink.
I say orange. You say orange.
Orange. I say orange.
Yeah. What do you say, May?
Orange.
I say orange.
Orange.
That's how you say it in Canada. Orange.
Well,
That was, I'm joking, right?
Yeah,
No.
of course.
Okay. Oh, okay. It just wasn't funny.
but how do you say it?
I say orange.
Fortune, don't you laugh at me.
Oh, you guys just didn't think it was funny. Got it.
I say orange. Orange.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm
Two
the odd
against
man
one.
out. Fine.
All right. On to the next question.
Hi, handsome. This is Ashley from Atlanta.
Oh,
Just wanted to ask you, what small thing did your partner do before you guys were official that you knew that you loved them and that they loved you? What was the small thing that they did?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I feel like I can't say for sure this was when Stephanie knew she loved me, but I remember we had gone bowling and she was holding the bowling ball and she was about to roll it. And when she looked over and laughed. So I'm sure who knows what I was saying, but there was something in that moment when she was laughing where I was looking at her thinking, wow, this is the perfect human being. And I even filmed her, and this was before I think phones were as where everyone's filming everything, but I just happened to record her, and that moment, I want to go back and look at it because, oh man, it was just a look and a laugh where it was like, okay.
You're like, I got it bad.
Yeah, I got it real bad.
I got a bad for this person.
Yes, I do.
What about you, Fortune?
I have the worst memory. I'm like trying to think back to like if there was
Anything you ever did? Saving money isn't always easy, but with your home insurance policy, it is. Allstate makes it fast and simple to get a quote and make the switch, whether you're a new homeowner or have owned your home for years.
Check Allstate first, and you could save $574 on your home insurance. No hassle, just savings. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Jax shows love with acts of service. So she was always like doing nice things, and she was teaching at the time. We were long distance, so she would leave teaching, after a long week and fly to meet me in whatever city I was touring in. And just that act of like, I'm exhausted, but I want to see you went a long way. And then we would leave each other notes when we left when we were about to leave and not see each other for a few weeks, with the hotel paper, whatever they have the little notes. We would write each other a note and hide it in each other's bag or purse or whatever. So that we would find it later. But
or like a fanny pack or something.
Yeah, I left it in my purse and her fanny pack. But I just knew from the way the effort she was making, that this was more than a little fling.
I pulled up the video that I was talking about.
Yeah,
just
Stephanie.
now. Oh my god!
And can I tell you what just blew my mind?
What?
It was June 26, 2013. Max and Finn were born June 26th.
No way.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's crazy that day stood out in your mind.
Yeah, that's trippy.
That's wild. My mind's kind of blown.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's about to have a romantic talk later today.
Yeah.
What
Stephanie, sit down. I need to talk to you about something.
I need to tell you something romantic.
Something is afoot.
Max and Finn were born 3 years to the day after this.
Wow, that is crazy.
That is trippy.
It's really wild. I can't wait to share that with her.
What else do you guys want from this podcast? I mean, Jesus, we were just dropping gems left and right.
Know. It's pretty wild.
Should we hear what Ashley has to say?
We should.
My small thing is we were dating for a few months, and my husband saved his croutons from the salad at a restaurant for me because he knew croutons were my favorite. All right. Thank you so much.
What a guy.
Sweet.
What a guy.
Those little things do add up and mean a lot. So
they do.
None of us can forget to do the smaller things.
Yeah.
I know I didn't answer that question perfectly, but I still couldn't help but remember that night bowling with Stephanie.
Yeah, that's where your mind went.
There was a reason.
That's right.
June 26th.
What else you got, listeners?
This question's from Jess.
Jess.
Hi, handsomes. I love the show. I was just wondering, if you could swap lives for one day with any of your co-stars, who would it be and why?
Co-stars, like in TV and film?
I think she means...
I don't know if she meant the pod.
I think Jess means the pod co-host. But
okay, because I think we would all switch with May, right?
No. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Fortune might not want to.
No, there's no way. As boring as we are, we of course want to switch with you.
I don't know, but everyone has a child in their life. Does that mean I have to babysit?
Also, I'm not. Listen,
Max and Finn are so self-sufficient.
I'm kidding.
But they can make their own food. They
Oh,
dress
that's nice.
themselves.
Can they make me a turkey?
A corn?
No, what is
they
it?
can make you a corn turkey.
Soy corn dog. Is that what it
No,
is?
they're going to make you a corn turkey.
Aren't there vegan corn dogs?
There's vegan everything.
Okay, I'd like a vegan corn dog.
Okay.
I feel like I might want to switch with Thomas just because I want to know if I should go all the way and transition and be a boy. And so I just
want to really know, yeah.
I just
Are you considering it?
I don't know. No, I wonder where I'll end up. I think I would never have like bottom surgery, but I don't know. I don't know that I'm at my I don't think I've achieved my my ultimate state.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But it would be fun to be Thomas.
You're
have
evolving.
that mustache.
Everyone evolves as we get older and get more comfortable in our skin and figure out who we are. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And do you ever kind of go higher or lower in your dose or whatever?
No, I do it pretty regularly, like
okay.
every day. This microdosing, and it's like a very incremental process. But yeah, maybe I do think maybe one day I would up it, but I don't know. I'm good where I am right now. But come on, who wouldn't want to?
And if you upped it, how long would we be until we would be able to be like, whoa, May upped it?
I don't know. I guess it's so incremental that you wouldn't notice, and then one day you'd suddenly be like, when did this all happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you up it, don't tell us.
No,
and then see if anyone notices. We're fortunately like, I think May upped it.
I love upped it as a
as
my jaw becomes like a square and a little bristly. Yeah, I don't know.
A
we'll
bristly
see.
square.
A bristly square, yeah. But Thomas, do you think I would like your daily life? Like
editing yourself on the podcast?
maybe. Yeah.
Editing yourself on the podcast.
What about your co-stars then from like shows you've worked on? Like Fortune, would you be Arnold?
Arnold.
He's got baby
He
donkeys.
does live a pretty great life. He works out every day though. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's intense. Yeah.
Do you think Jennifer Aniston's life's pretty good?
I mean, I think as much as I can't say as much as anyone. I think Jen's got the good days and the bad days and all of that kind of stuff. But it would be very interesting to be Jennifer Aniston for a day and be one of the most famous people. Not that that's what I'm in search of or would want, but to be that.
Yeah.
And to, it just would be so interesting.
It would be fascinating. Yeah. To stroll around. Mm-hmm. And you could really, if you're inhabiting her body for a day, you could really, like when she got back in her body, she'd be like, why is everyone acting weird around me? What happened yesterday? And it'd be like that you went to Soho House and like did some weird stunt.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be kind of interesting to be Arnold for a day because he's been a movie star for so many decades and then was the governor. And when people see him out in the world, there's a reaction to him like I've never seen with any other big celebrities that I've worked with.
Really?
It's like people can't believe it and like lose their minds.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of keeps walking, he'll take pictures of people or whatever, but he just like lives his life.
That's
He's
cool.
not fazed by any of it, but he also knows what he was bringing to the table.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
and
aware.
then he does a lot of charity work and stuff. So he just immediately can like go to places and help.
Yeah. Well, we talked about like some celebrities, if they can, you see that they just dropped into a wedding. You see those pictures, and then some celebrities, if they did that, you'd be like, get out of my wedding.
Yeah.
Like you have to be a certain level, and if you misjudge
If Tom Hanks is taking pictures with bride and grooms, and you're like, oh my God, Tom Hanks
is here.
Crashed a wedding. That's cool.
Yes, but I don't know. I can think of a few where they'd show up and be like, I'm here. And you'd be like, okay, we're just in the middle of the vows, actually.
Can you please get out of our picture?
But I told you that's like kind of my pet peeve across the board, no matter who you are.
Oh, people dropping into weddings. Yes.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's so like aware of yourself. Like I am a celebrity and I'm going to blow your mind.
Right.
You know?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Well, you're not really into that celebrity thing anyway. You wouldn't be excited.
I would, if it were my wedding, I would be like, "What? We're trying to take wedding photos.
Yeah.
Why are you jumping in here?" But even if, whether you're into celebrity or not, that is telling of what you think of yourself, that you're such a big deal that you're going to blow people's minds.
But I don't think that celebrity is saying, hey, you guys want a picture with me, right? I think probably the bride and groom was like, oh my God, come take a picture with us.
But some people do jump in and whatever. It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
So co-hosts were saying Jennifer Aniston, and then out of the pod, you guys are saying me, even though you'd be disappointed.
It'd be you like 10 years ago.
Sure.
I would even want to be May right now.
when you were like in your wild, like dating couples, and
I would even want to just be May right now, settled down May. Like, what is that like? Are there, because in my mind, settled down May is still like, whoa, oh my God, I'm settled down.
Well, I was about to say, Tig, you seem so elated with your life and your wife and your kids that would be a lovely thing to experience as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to eat a lot more salads than I'm used to.
I really would. I'd like to hang out with Biggie for a day. So
I mean, he is pretty great.
He's so great. Oh my God.
I think kind of boring, but my life's pretty fun.
I know. I was going to say, I think we all have pretty great lives.
Yeah.
But it would just be an interesting thing because there was certainly a version of myself, even though I didn't, I wasn't involved in the things that May has been involved in and to the degrees that May has been involved. But I never imagined myself happily married or anything like that. And so, I don't know. I just find it really interesting and exciting. I think
it's electrifying.
Yeah. I think that we're all having
boogie.
different versions of electrifying.
Big time. Well, what a pod.
What a pretty little episode.
Pretty little episode.
Those were great questions.
Yeah. For sure. And sometimes there aren't answers to questions. Sometimes we can't play the answers to questions, whether it's not appropriate or it doesn't fit in the format. There's not enough time. So, but please keep sending in your questions and answers, or just questions, or just answers. Throw in a weird, just send in an answer and we'll just guess what the hell you're talking about.
That's kind of a good idea. Send in an answer and then we'll guess the question. Go to speakpipe.com/handsomepod, and that's where you can leave your question and your answer.
I do like it when people tell us where they live. That's always interesting to me.
That is interesting.
I love an accent too.
I'm curious about age too, if you want to throw in your age, just so I can get a full
Whatever
picture.
you want to share.
But the link for speakpipe.com/handsomepod is on our social media pages.
Yeah, you can find it there.
Boom.
Well, thanks again. And until next time,
keep
it handsome.
Calling all homeowners, we here at Handsome want to tell you about Allstate. We know that price is the top consideration when you're looking for home insurance, and you want a great policy too. So check out Allstate, make a change, and start saving money the fast and easy way.
Check Allstate first, and you could save $574 on your home insurance. No hassle, just savings. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.